By destroying Yuta's domain, Sukuna finally managed to escape the trap that Yuji and Yuta had set for him, but he had to take huge risks to get there. He disabled his hollow wicker basket, which protected him from Jacob's ladder, and used his slash that cuts the world while he could not yet use it at full power. As a result, Yuta's domain was well destroyed, but did he definitely get rid of them? Most fans think Yuta is definitely dead. In the chapter, we see Sukuna's slash cut him completely. If even Gojo couldn't resist this slash, it is hard to believe that Yuta can. But there's a difference between Yuta and Gojo. Even if it's the same technique, Sukuna didn't use his slash that cuts the world at full power against Yuta. And if Gojo couldn't heal himself, it's because he burned his brain by using his reverse cursed technique continuously for several minutes. Yuta doesn't have this problem. And there is another reason that shows that Yuta is certainly not dead. I'll talk about it in my next video on Yuta's chances of survival, so don't forget to subscribe. The most shocking thing was Maki's appearance. We all expected her to join the battle at some point. Yet Sukuna still got caught. I can't believe he fell for her trap. He's supposed to be a seasoned fighter, but maybe he's losing his edge after so many battles. What can Maki do now? It's insane to think she can take on Sukuna by herself. But she's not alone. She has Yuta and Yuji on her side. They've already given Sukuna a hard time. With Maki joining them, he'll have to face a tougher challenge. How will they plan their next move? Their goal hasn't changed since the start. To split Sukuna's soul from Megumi's. They're the perfect team for this mission. Yuta can hit Sukuna's soul with Jacob's ladder, and Yuji can do the same with his fists. He even got to Megumi's soul and spoke to him. Maki is also up for this mission. With her weapon, the split soul katana, she can also aim for and hit Sukuna's soul. She has an edge over them. She can see souls and target them with accuracy. The barrier between Sukuna's and Megumi's souls is getting thinner and thinner. If Yuta keeps hitting him with Jacob's ladder, Yuji with his punches, and he also takes too many hits from the split soul katana, Sukuna may lose control. Of course, he knows it and won't let them do it. We are talking about the king of curses, after all. Maki is at a huge disadvantage. Even though she has incredible physical skills, she doesn't have a reverse curse technique like Yuji and Yuta. Fighting Sukuna without the ability to heal herself is almost suicidal, but we shouldn't underestimate her. Yuta, Yuji, and even Higuruma have all surprised us. They did things that no one expected. Those who didn't feel capable decided to stay back. Maki is not stupid enough to face Sukuna without preparing her backup. Let's see what she has in store for us. Saving Megumi is the only option for Maki, Yuji, and Yuta, because they can't bear to sacrifice their friend. Yuji made a promise to save him. More than defeating Sukuna, what he wants is to save Megumi. After seeing Nanami and Nobara get killed in front of his eyes without being able to do anything to save them, Yuji will never forgive himself if he fails to save Megumi. He's ready to give his life for this goal. Maki also wants to save him at all costs. She's always had a special bond with Megumi. Even if it doesn't mean much, they're both members of the Zenin clan. They both got the worst treatment from the clan. Maki often trained Megumi, and they're often complementary when they fight together. As you can see, Maki is also determined to save him. Yuta was Gojo's most trusted student. He gave him the most dangerous and crucial missions. Gojo wanted to save Megumi. He even told Sukuna that when they fought, Yuta won't betray Gojo's wish. And Yuta is not someone who would abandon or sacrifice a friend either. That's not his style. He will also do whatever it takes to save him. Now let's talk about Megumi. Many fans are angry with him for giving up on life and losing all will to fight. But his reaction is understandable for someone who has always been depressed. We don't talk about it enough, but Megumi has suffered a lot of trauma since he was young. His father Toji left him, gave him a feminine name, and sold him to the Zenin clan. His sister, his only family, was cursed and fell into a coma, and he could not do anything to help her. Just when he thought he had finally reunited with his sister, Sukuna took over his body and killed her with his own technique. Sukuna also used his body and his technique to kill his mentor, Gojo, who was like a father to him. Megumi's breakdown is similar to Yuji's when he fought Mahito. Yuji was able to bounce back with Todo's help. Let us see if Yuji can do the same for him. The next part of the fight will greatly depend on Megumi's ability to fight Sukuna from within. The barrier between his soul and Sukuna's is getting weaker. It's also up to him to take charge and regain control of his body. It's not just about saving him. It's the survival of all the people of Japan that's at stake. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching it until the end. If you like this kind of content, don't hesitate to subscribe. I'm curious to know what role you think Maki will have in the battle against Sukuna. Don't forget to like and share the video. See you next time on Anime Hunter.